Hello. This is Tuesday Yoga with Eva. We'll get started today on our backs. So if you have all your props, you might need a strap today, possibly block. So have yourself set up in the center of your mats with your block and strap nearby. And we'll get started. So closing your eyes as you settle down on your mat. Let me turn on some music. Perfect. Awesome. And once you settle on your mat, I want you to start relaxing into your body and pay attention to your breath. Trying to slow down your breathing as well as even it out. You gotta turn your palms up towards the ceiling, relax into your shoulders. And with every inhale, your belly expands in every direction like a balloon. And as you exhale, let all the air out. Deflate your belly. Let's stay here for about 10 more breaths, trying to deepen it as well as relax it. Breathe. And once you set that breath at certain count, I would like you to try to keep it throughout our practice today. If you find yourself, you're going a little bit, start to breathe a little bit faster, maybe take it back a little bit, maybe don't go so deep into the pose, or slow it down, take a pause. Let's all take another 2 cycle breaths. And on your next exhale, I would like you to bring both knees towards your chest, gently pulling them in, holding on to your shins. Keep relaxing into your shoulders. Gently pull them in on next exhale. Relax the shoulders. And then slowly start circling. So holding onto your knees or the shins, slowly start circling both knees in the same direction. Sometimes having your hands holding onto your knees from the front might be easier, whatever works for you. Start small and start getting bigger as you go. Let's go 3 more in this direction. And then reverse, so we'll do 8 in total. So start small, count them, inhale half a circle, exhale the other. And as I said, try to match the movement to your breath. And try to breathe really slowly. Make those circles much bigger at the end. And once you finish all the 8 circles, you just pull those knees towards your chest one more time. Relax into your shoulders. And on your next exhale, you're gonna lift forehead towards the knees. You can grab onto your forearms and pull yourself up or the knees down. Stay here for 3 more breaths. And slowly releasing the head to the floor. Keeping the right knee towards your chest, stretch the left leg out. Gently pulling that knee close to your chest one more time, stretching the left leg out. One more breath, pull that knee a little bit closer if you can. And this is a time that you might want to use a strap if you have it. You're going to grab it and wrap it around your foot, and then you stretch the leg out. Or you can grab onto your shin and your calf, or your behind your thigh. And then pull that leg towards you, lift the body up gently. You're gonna point, flex the foot here, circle your ankles one way and then the other while you're holding your upper body up. Relaxing the shoulders. And then stop movement in your foot. Pull that leg close to you, as close as you can, either using a strap or your hands. 2 more breaths. Pull it closer on the next exhale. And then gently bend into the knee. Keep pulling in the knee towards your chest. Now we're gonna lift the left leg off the floor. We're gonna release the right leg. Reach the hands forward. Stretch the leg up into a supine bow. You can lift the legs a little bit higher. If you would like, you can lift your upper body all the way into that seated bow, but you don't have to. Lower down. Shoulder blades not touching. And then slowly lower legs and upper body down. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the left knee towards your chest. Take a moment here, relax into your shoulders, pull that knee closer. One more time, exhale, pull the knee closer. Deep breath in here. And then you can again use a strap and strap the foot in, or just simply stretch the leg out and exhale, lift the upper body towards the leg. You gently pull that leg towards you, straightening through that knee. Point, flex your toes here. Circle your ankle one way and then the other. Pull that leg a little bit closer towards your chest. Breathe, relax the shoulders. Last breath. Exhale, pull the leg a little bit closer, bend into the knee. Pull the knee in towards your chest. Hold, relax the shoulders. Lifting the right leg off the floor. Holding it here for a moment and then releasing your hands, reaching forward. Stretch the leg out. Hold it here for 3 breaths. If you like, you can come on up into that seated boat. Or exhale, lower down. Back into the supine boat. Hold it here for 2 more breaths. Feel the core working. Relax the shoulders and slowly lower down. We're going to grab our blocks if you have them, but if you don't, you can place a pillow or nothing at all. We're going to place the blocks between our knees. And bring the knees into a tabletop-like position. Hands will come on the floor to a T-like position, palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to squeeze the block gently between our knees. And on your next inhale, you're going to let the knees fall down towards the right side. As you exhale, bring the legs back center. Inhale, let them fall to the left. So if you don't have a block, I want you to try to keep your knees in line as you go side to side, which means when you come to the side, your top knee is not going to stay behind. You push it forward, so you got to use a little bit of the strength in your lower back here. Lower, push the knee forward. The top knee needs to come forward and come back in. If you keep gently pushing into that block, it's going to naturally happen. So let's go 2 more times from side to side. So 2 times to the right, 2 times to the left. Keep breathing. This is going to be my last time on each side. So if you have finished, you can just take a moment and stay in the center, waiting for the rest of us to meet. To finish my side. Perfect. Now I'm going to allow the knees to fall to the right. My hand's going to come with me for a moment. We're going to tap the top of our hands together, or the palms together in front of us. If you don't have the blocks, again, I would like you to make sure that your top knee is not moving back and forth. It has to stay touching the top bottom knee. You're going to gently keep those knees squeezing the block here. On your next inhale, you're going to reach the top hand, so your left hand reaches up and over towards or behind you, and as you exhale, come back forward. 3 more times like that. Inhale, opening up. Be kind and gentle. This is our first twist. Exhale. 2 more breaths. If you do have a second block, it would be great to have it underneath your head. But if you don't, maybe a pillow. Maybe it's still comfortable. Perfect. Exhale, bring it back center, palm on top of the palm. We're going to start circle with the left hand. So lift the hand up and then start gently circling, not moving anything else but that arm in a socket. So don't move your upper body or don't let your hips go back. Do 1 more circle like that, simply moving the arm. And then we're going to make the circles bigger by adding the body to it. So you can lift, or you can twist through the upper body, look where the hand is going, and then coming back center. Trying to keep the hips so still, just twisting into our upper body. That's why we're squeezing gently that block or the knees together. Last one. We're going to reverse. Once you come back center, we're going to go the other direction. Again, small circles first, just the arm by itself, nothing else moves. 2 more. Hopefully, if you find that's too painful for you, I want you to stop that movement. And then we're going to add that whole body. So as you add, inhale, reach back, look where the arm is going, and exhale, bring it back forward. 2 more of those circles. Inhale. Trying to keep the hips still, not moving, by pushing gently into that block or the knee below. We're going to tap the palms again 1 more time. And on the next inhale, we're going to open up 1 more time. And we're going to hold it here now for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Release the tension in your shoulder here. Just don't let it move towards the ear. Make sure your hips are staying still. And as you inhale, exhale, bring the head back center. Beautiful. We're going to turn ourselves onto our backs, taking a moment here to realign ourselves on the mats. And the same thing's going to happen on the other side. So lifting the legs back up. This time we're going to let them fall to the left. Bringing the arm with us. So right arm reaches towards the left. Palms on top of each other. On the floor. We're going to inhale, twist, open behind us, look where you're going. Exhale, bring it back center, forward, front. Do it 3 more times. You do have a block, 2 blocks. You can have it one underneath your head. Keep on going. Might make it a little bit more comfortable for your neck. But make sure that you're gently squeezing the block between your knees. Don't let the hips go back like this. Keep the hips like there's a wall behind your hips. They cannot move back. They have to stay still. Once you finish your last open and close here, we're gonna lift the right leg, hand up, arm up. And we're gonna start a circle. So we're gonna inhale just the arm moves and exhale, circle it back, forward. Half a circle inhale, half a circle exhale. This is our last one. Then we're gonna add the upper body to it, keeping the hips still. So as you inhale, look where you're going, twist the upper body, and then exhale, come back. 2 more of those. Keeping the hips still, squeezing the block between your knees. Or look. And let's reverse. So starting with the small circles with just the arm. 2 more. And feel cracking, or if you feel too much tension, maybe don't make a mistake. And then add an upper body twist to it as you inhale and exhale, bring back center. 2 more. And then gently open it up 1 more time. So inhale, open, twist into it, see how far you can go this step, maybe improve. And let's stay here for 3 more breaths. Keep squeezing gently that block between your knees. Hopefully, you can see it. And then inhale here, and as you exhale, arms come back. If you do have managed to put a block under your head, take it out. And then bring your body back centered on the mat. We're gonna take the block out. Pull those knees towards our chest 1 more time, maybe rock side to side gently. And then stretching the legs in front, hands above your head. We're gonna come up to seated using a yoga sit-up. So we're gonna inhale, roll ourselves up all the way up to seated, reach over the toes. We're going to cross our knees, legs here, and push ourselves into a tabletop position. Spreading fingers wide here. We're going to go through 4 cat counts here, warming up spine. So inhaling, looking up towards the ceiling, pushing the belly button down. And as you exhale, round, look down towards that belly button. Inhale, lift, look. Exhale down. Inhale, look up. Exhale. 1 more round. Spreading the fingers wide, curling the toes under. You're going to shift our way back into a downward dog. You're going to gently push heel down at a time, 1 heel at a time towards the floor. Then both heels down, stretching through our calves, pushing the hips high. So if you try to traction your fingers forward, you're going to push your hips back. A little trick to really keeping the hips high. Then we're going to shift our weight forward into the plank. Elbows locked, we'll shift our weight forward, knees come down, lower to the ground. Inhale, lift up into a cobra, upward dog. We're going to stay here. Breathe for 3 breaths. Relax the shoulders. Squeeze your glutes. And then exhale into a downward dog. We're going to inhale, shift our weight forward one more time. Lock the elbows and shift your weight forward on the inhale. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale one more time, lift into a cobra, upward dog. And exhale into a child's pose. You're going to stretch your fingers in front of you. So stretch your hands by curling the fingertips forward. Relax the head on the floor for 2 more breaths. And slowly walking our hands to our knees. Now bring the knees together, curl the toes under. Sit on our heels, take a moment. Stretching into our feet. So really push the toes down towards the mat. Sit tall, you can bring your hands to your heart. 5 more breaths. If this becomes too intense, you can always come out. And stretch through those toes. And gently lean forward. Uncurl your toes. Move them a little bit. Maybe move the ankles. We're going to go the other way. So now we're going to sit down on top of our feet. We're going to bring the hands to our heart again and try to lean back. Or you can bring the hands down up here. Lean back so we can stretch for the top of our feet. Breathe. So again, you can either bring your hands up here and hold your hands behind you. Really lean back and try to come on top of your feet here. Close. 2 more breaths. And then gently pushing back forward. Move those ankles. And this time we're going to curl the toes under one more time. Push yourself on top of your toes. And straighten our upper body. A little bit. And then whenever you get ready, on your next exhale, you're going to try to come up to standing, keeping your feet on your toes. Just simply come on up to standing. Stand there. And so we're going to walk ourselves to the front of our mats. We're going to do some sun salutation here. So inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips towards your knees, straighten the back. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your feet back. Inhale, elbows in, lock shift your weight forward, lower to the ground. Inhale, into that cobra. Exhale, into downward dog. Right leg lift. Alright, inhale. Exhale, bring the foot forward. Beautiful. You're gonna stay here. Making sure your front knee and your ankles are aligned, straightening to the back leg here. And you can inhale, come on, move to a high lunge. If this becomes too intense, you can always place the knee down and be here with us with your knee down. On your next exhale, you're gonna bring the hands to your heart and twist. So opposite elbow, so left elbow is gonna hook around that foot, twist into it. Again, knee can be down at any point. 2 more breaths. And then inhale back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, push the step back forward. As you exhale, pull yourself down towards your knees. Inhale, slide the fingertips towards your Knees straighten back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Straighten the back. Straighten. Inhale, fingertips towards your knees, straighten back. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your foot back. Feet back. Lock the elbows. Shift your weight forward. Knees down. Immediately lower to the ground. Exhale. Inhale, lift into a cobra, upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Next time, left leg lift. And as you exhale, bring it between your hands. Inhale, come on up into a high lunge. Sink your hips down to the ground. Make sure your steps are wide. So you don't want to be here. You want to be a little bit further. As long as you're bending enough into your front knee. So it's not here or it's not here. It's right above the ankle. On your next exhale, hands come to your heart and you twist. Opposite elbow towards that knee. Twist into it. Breathe. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, reach your hands back up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step your back foot forward. Exhale, pull yourself down. Inhale, slide the fingertips towards your knee. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, down. We'll do the same thing, but this time without stopping. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips towards your knees, straight back. Exhale, hands on the floor, stepping into the plank. Inhale, shift right forward, lock the elbows in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg lift on an inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, up into a high lunge. Exhale, twist towards that knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, back foot come forward. Exhale, pull yourself down. Inhale, fingertips towards the knees, straight backs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips towards your knees. Exhale, hands to the floor, step it back. Inhale, lock the elbows, shift forward, knees down. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg lift. As you exhale, bring it forward between your hands. Inhale into the high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart and twist. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step it back forward. Pull yourself towards your knees. Inhale, slide the fingertips towards your knees. Push the hips back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, down. We're going to lift upright leg in the air here. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. Pull in the belly button, squeeze your standing leg and the glute. Nice tall body. And now on your next exhale, we're going to shift our weight forward, bend into the standing leg, and step the foot slowly back. Turn the toes out slightly, and then shift your hips forward into the warrior one. You might want to grab a block if you like and make sure it's in front of your foot. So very easily accessible. Once you bend into the front knee, once again, the knee and ankle need to be aligned. You can step slightly wider with your back foot, so you have no problem shifting your hips forward. So we want to do this. We don't want to be here. Shift them forward. Pushing the outer edge into the mat. Outer edge of your back foot into the mat, slightly, almost like trying to lift through the inner arch here. You're gonna bring the arms up on an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart, lean forward and twist. So you're trying to get that knee in. You can also use the hand down and twist like this. So whatever works. Warrior one twist. Maybe you want to use a block and reach it down and next to your foot on the outer edge. All those are options. Breathe here for another 2 breaths. So whatever you're choosing to do. 1, 2, 3. On the next inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, straighten the front knee. We're gonna twist our back heel towards the behind you, so towards the end of your mat. Maybe step it a little bit closer, hands are still reaching up. On your next exhale, straight back forward. Keep both knees straight down towards the pyramid pose. You can use the block again in front. You can use your shins. So your feet are as if they were on 2 rail tracks. Both feet facing forward. Both of your feet. Push that back heel into the floor as much as you can, feeling the stretch. 2 more breaths. Try to straighten the back if you can. That's why you can use the block. Maybe stay here. And then on your next exhale, you're going to place the right hand on top of our shin, or you can use the block on the inside of your left foot. High, low, your choice. You're going to twist into it. Actually, come back down with the hand. I made a mistake. I want you to turn the toes back out. So turn the back heel in a little bit. Maybe step your foot a little bit further. It's going to be a reverse triangle. Now you're going to twist into it. So the back toes are slightly out, like we did for a warrior one. Breathe. Last breath. You can always bring the hand behind your back and twist to the shoulder, and your shoulders are screaming at you by carrying the arms straight. And as you exhale, bring the hand back down. Lift on your back toes, twist on them forward. Get rid of the blocks. And then lift the back leg, step it into that high lunge one more time. And from a high lunge, we're going to step the back foot forward. And inhale, low back bend. Exhale. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So again, make sure your blocks are nearby in front of your right foot this time. We're going to lift the left up in the air and hold it here for 4 breaths. So pull in the belly button, squeeze the standing leg. Concentrate on something in front of you. Maybe slow down your breath. And make those exhales really long. And on your next exhale, bend into that standing leg. Shift your body weight forward and step the foot gently back. Maybe realign your feet so they can be wide, like train tracks. Making sure your front knee is not going over your ankle or behind. And then twist your hips forward so you are facing the front of your mat. Push the outer edge of your back foot into the mat, gently lifting through the inner arch. Down. Loose the hips forward. Inhale, both arms come up. And as you exhale, you're going to twist. So lowering the body towards the leg. Don't change the leg. Simply try to hook the elbow or stretch the hand down. One hand reaches up. Or you can use the block, but the block's going to be on the outside of your foot. Twist into it. You can bring the hand, top hand behind your back. 3 more breaths. Keep pushing actively to the outer edge of your back foot. And then on your next inhale, stretch your hand up. Lift yourself into the warrior one. And then stretch your front knee. We're gonna pivot on our toes. Maybe step the foot a little bit forward. But again, keep your feet as wide as if they were on train tracks here. Pull in that belly. You don't lose the balance. And as you exhale, keeping the back straight, reach forward. Now you can lower the hands down towards your shin, or you can have the block right in front of your foot. Keeping the back straight, pushing the back heel into the mat as much as you can. It's only a micro bend in those knees. Not blocking them, but also having them as straight as you can. Two more breaths. And you're going to lift on the back toes. Pivot the heel a little bit in. Maybe step the foot a little bit further back. Like you were in warrior one. Keeping the front knee straight. We're going to bring the block on the inside of our foot. High low. And then we're going to twist into revolving triangle. The top hand can again bend in the elbow. And you're just opening through that shoulder. Without really breathe. You can have it block on different levels, so maybe lower it down if it feels like you can. Two more breaths. And then reaching the hand back up. Exhale, bring it down. Lift the heel off the floor, pivot on your toes. Step the foot a little bit further back. And inhale into that high lunge. And exhale, step the back foot forward. And inhale all the way up. Excellent, start. All right, we're gonna make our way back down to the floor. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slide the fingertips towards your knees, straighten them back. Exhale, lower down, step your feet into the plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward, lock the elbows and knees down. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale down. Child's pose. We're going to take a few moments in a child's pose just to breathe. While we're here on your next exhale, while you're keeping your hips down, I want you to walk your hands to the right. Keep your hips in the center. Simply go as far as your hands as you can. Breathe. Two more breaths. And inhale on the right side, and as you exhale, walk your hands to the left side. As far as you can, while you're keeping both hips on your heels. Two more breaths. And then another inhale here, and as you exhale, walk yourself back to the center. And push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Bring your knees together. Hands a little bit more forward, and then you slowly lower yourself to the ground. We're going to bring the hands right underneath our shoulders, next to our head, next to our chest. We're gonna squeeze our glutes, push our front of our pelvis into the mat. And then as you inhale, you're gonna come into a cobra. Here, we're gonna relax the shoulders, hold it here. If this becomes too intense, you can always come onto your elbows. Here we're gonna lift our right leg up, the left leg, and then lower, and then the left, and lower. Keep on going. Inhale, lifting one leg and lowering on exhale, and then lift the other leg on inhale. And let's keep doing it one more time on each side. And as you exhale, lower down. You're gonna push yourself up and over. Child's pose, opening your knees, stretching to that lower back. 2 more breaths. And then one more time, push yourself up, over and to the ground. Lower gently, slowly. This time we're gonna use both legs. Do the lift. So again, you can be up here, or you can come onto your forearms, whatever feels better. Squeeze those glutes. Now bringing the legs slightly closer together. And then you lift. Inhale, exhale over. Keep squeezing your glutes. Engage your core a little bit by pulling those ribs down towards your hips. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. And last time, you're going to hold it up here. Hold. 2 more breaths, just lifting and holding. And then lower down. And you come down too. You're going to push yourself up and over one more time into that child's pose. Two more breaths. Breathing into that lower back. And down. One more time. Once you're good, by this time, turn to the side. This is a time when you can grab your strap as well. We're going to get ourselves comfortable on our side. You're going to stretch your run. So my right leg is stretched, my left leg's going to be in my strap. Or you can hold on to your toes if you can. I'm going to get myself comfortable here. You can also use the block to support your neck here if you like. Turning the toes towards your face and reaching through the heel towards the ceiling. We're going to pull that leg towards us. Pull it up. Relax that shoulder, the left shoulder. And breathe. So if you don't have anything you want to be holding, one thing, you can grab your pants and pull by the pants or grab whatever you can. Toes. Pull it in a little bit closer. 2 more breaths. And gently bending to that line. Stretching out. And one more. Strengthening here. So I want you to support your head this time with your hand. Legs are together. Hands in front of you. You're going to lift both legs up. Hold. Two more breaths. And then slowly release. You're going to turn onto your back, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you want to put the right foot into the mat, into your strap. Everything is straight. You can support your head with your arm, or you can have a block. Turning the toes of your right foot up towards the ceiling, and then lift the leg up, pull towards you. Relax the shoulder, reach the heel up towards the ceiling. So stretching out, breathe. And pulling that leg closer and closer if you can, reaching through the heel up. Pull it in. Last 2 breaths. And gently bending into that leg. Stretch it out. Hand comes in front of you, legs on top of each other, toes are touching, heels are touching. Lifting the legs up in the air, hold. You want to feel your obliques working here. So breathe. 2 more breaths. And then slowly release into the floor. We're going to turn onto our backs. You can take the strap off your foot. All right, we're going to bring the right ankle over the left knee. We're going to pull that knee towards us. If that is not available, you can just keep the left foot on the floor and keep pushing the knee away. Here, you're going to try to grab behind your thigh or your shin, relaxing the shoulder, pull the knee towards your chest, breathe. 4 more breaths. And pull that knee a little bit closer to left knee. And then gently releasing down. Switching the sides, so this time left ankle, right knee. You can stay here by pushing that knee away, feeling that stretch. If you need more, pull that right knee towards your chest, shin, or behind your thigh. Breathe, relax the shoulder. 3 more breaths. And then slowly pull that knee in on next exhale and releasing it to the ground. You're going to bring the heels close to our hips, hands are next to our hips. You're going to push through the heels into the floor, squeezing our glutes. We're going to lift up into a bridge, squeeze your glutes. Try not to engage your lower backs too much, so don't go into those high bridges and then long down. So simply lift as high as the glutes take you. This is more of a strengthening of the glutes than any other part of your part of your body that has to lift. So squeeze your glutes. Let's do it 5 more times. Really squeeze, lift. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And once you finish all those moves, you're going to hold it up here for about 3 more breaths. Just squeeze, lift. Make sure you're not arching into your lower backs. Try not to engage your hamstring from the back of your legs. Really concentrate on those glutes. And then lower down. Knees towards your chest, open and wide. Maybe gentle rocking side to side. And then we're going to finish in Shavasana. But before we get into settling into that pose, I want you to bring your blocks underneath your hips. If you don't have blocks, don't worry. Simply lifting the legs up towards the ceiling. You could also then go against the wall, against your chair, couch, whatever's nearby. You can add those hands as well, reaching them up towards the ceiling. And again, you can work with your toes, your ankles, your fingers, wrists. Just taking a moment to pay attention to little parts of our body, like our fingers and toes. And spread those toes wide if you can, and your fingers. And circles. And slowly releasing everything to the floor. And you can settle in Shavasana. Sometimes Shavasana, when your hips are higher than your heart, could be a nice too. A little bit of an inversion, or you can stretch the legs out while you're still in the block, stretching through the front of our hips a little bit more here. So whatever works for you, I want you to settle in that pose. And then turning your palms back up towards the ceiling, closing your eyes. We'll take about 10 breaths in here. Maybe you need to run to work, at least make sure you do at least 5 to 6. Or if you have more time, feel free to stay longer than the 10 breaths. We can try to make our inhales longer this time than your exhales. Upregulating breath, giving us a little bit more energy. So make your inhales 2 beats longer than your exhales. Another 2 breaths. Maybe your legs are stretched out with a block underneath. I want you to bring your feet on the mat, bend into your knees. You're gonna lift the hips and get the blocks out. And on our next inhale, bring the arms up and over. Take a moment here to stretch side to side. And then slowly turn to one side. And taking a 2 breaths before you push yourself up to seated. Once you are seated, taking a time to straighten our backs. And we'll finish our practice with 3 breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth. And you can just let it all go as you exhale. You can open your mouth and make sound, whatever feels good. So deep breath in through your nose. Thank you so much for coming again this Tuesday, joining me for your practice. I hope you enjoyed it. You found some peace and a little bit of warmth in your body. Next week's going to be a Pilates class, so hope to see most of you again on that. So try it out if you haven't yet. And I hope you have a great rest of your afternoon and the rest of the week. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Don't go too much of the time. You're welcome. Have a great day. It's sunny and snow. Bye.